What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all sitting down because we've got some absolutely wild news today. In what can only be described as a shocking, earth-shattering move that no one saw coming, it looks like the Dallas Cowboys have just made a major change. Buckle up, because this news is about to send shockwaves through the entire NFL world. The Cowboys have officially signed Deion Sanders as their new head coach. Yes, you heard that right, Deion Sanders. The football world is reeling from an earth-shattering announcement that has left fans, analysts, and players alike in complete shock. Deion Sanders, one of the most iconic figures in the history of the sport, has officially signed on as the new head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, you heard that right, the legendary primetime himself is taking the reins in Dallas, replacing Brian Schottenheimer, who had stepped in as the interim head coach after the surprising departure of Mike McCarthy. This move has caught everyone off guard, and to say it's a game-changer for the Cowboys would be an understatement. Deion Sanders, known for his flashy style, incredible playing career, and his larger-than-life persona, is now stepping into one of the most high-pressure roles in the NFL, leading one of the league's most storied franchises. The Cowboys are a team with a rich history and passionate fan base, but in recent years, they've struggled to regain the championship glory they once enjoyed, with their last Super Bowl victory coming in 1995. Despite having a talented roster, the Cowboys have not been able to get over the hump in the postseason, and that's something Jerry Jones, the owner of the team, has been painfully aware of. It's no secret that Jerry has been on the hunt for a coach who can turn things around for this franchise, and in Deion Sanders, he's found a man who exudes confidence, leadership, and an undeniable ability to win. Deion's career as a player is nothing short of legendary. He played 14 seasons in the NFL and is considered one of the greatest cornerbacks to ever step on the field. He was a two-time Super Bowl champion, a multi-time Pro Bowler, and a Hall of Famer, and he had a reputation for his electrifying performances on the field, his dynamic speed, and his ability to shut down top receivers. His swagger and self-confidence on the field earned him the nickname Prime Time, and it became clear that he wasn't just another player, he was a force of nature. But while Deion's playing career is celebrated by fans across the country, it's his post-playing career that's now the focal point of the NFL world. After retiring from the game, Deion didn't fade into the background. Instead, he took on a role as a coach, and his impact was immediate. He first made waves in the coaching world at the high school level before transitioning to the college ranks, where he became the head coach at Jackson State University. His tenure at Jackson State was nothing short of remarkable, and he quickly turned the program into a national powerhouse. Deion brought in top recruits, raised the profile of HBCU football, and built a winning culture that had been sorely lacking for years. Under his leadership, Jackson State became a dominant force in the Southwestern Athletic Conference, SWAC, and they won multiple conference championships. His ability to attract high-level talent, inspire his players, and build a championship-caliber program made him a hot commodity in the coaching world. As his success at Jackson State continued, speculation began to grow about when and where Deion would make the jump to the NFL. His reputation as a coach who could not only build winning teams but also create a unique, energetic atmosphere was something that made him a perfect fit for a high-profile team like the Cowboys. Jerry Jones, who is no stranger to making bold decisions, apparently saw the potential for Deion to bring that same winning mentality to the Dallas Cowboys. But why Deion Sanders? What made Jerry Jones decide that now was the right time to bring in a coach with no prior NFL head coaching experience? First and foremost, Deion Sanders is a winner. Everywhere he's gone, he's turned teams into champions, and his ability to instill a winning mindset in his players is second to none. The Cowboys have been stuck in a bit of a rut in recent years, and it's clear that Jerry Jones believes Deion's leadership and vision are exactly what the team needs to take the next step. The Cowboys have an incredibly talented roster, led by star players like Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons, and CeeDee Lamb, but they've failed to put everything together when it matters most. The Cowboys haven't made it to the Super Bowl since 1995, and for a franchise with such a rich history, that's a long drought. In Deion Sanders, Jerry Jones sees someone who not only understands how to win but also how to get the most out of his players. Deion's coaching philosophy is built on hard work, discipline, and accountability, but he also brings a level of excitement and energy to the locker room that can be infectious. He's a coach who knows how to motivate players and get them to believe in themselves, and in a league as competitive as the NFL, that's exactly the kind of leadership the Cowboys need. Another factor that likely played a big role in Jerry Jones' decision is Deion's ability to relate to players. Sanders has been a player himself, and he understands the demands of the game, the physical and mental grind that comes with playing in the NFL. His experience as both a Hall of Fame player and a successful coach gives him a unique perspective, and it allows him to connect with players on a deeper level. In an age where player-coach relationships are more important than ever, Deion's ability to communicate with and motivate his players could be a key to unlocking the Cowboys' potential. But of course, the timing of this decision is also very interesting. Brian Schottenheimer, who had been filling in as the interim head coach, did a commendable job under difficult circumstances, but it was clear that he wasn't the long-term solution for the Cowboys. Schottenheimer had been with the team for years and had gained the respect of the players, but Jerry Jones wanted someone who could bring an entirely new energy and vision to the team. And while Schottenheimer's tenure was short, it seems that Jerry Jones was looking for a bold, fresh direction for the Cowboys. The timing of Deion's arrival could also have significant implications for the team's future. Deion is known for his high-energy, fast-paced style of play, and it's likely that we'll see the Cowboys adopt a more aggressive, up-tempo approach under his leadership. This could mean a greater emphasis on offense, as Deion is known for his creative offensive schemes and his ability to put players in positions to succeed. With Dak Prescott at quarterback and a talented group of skilled players surrounding him, Deion will have the tools necessary to build an explosive offense that can put up points in bunches. But it's not just about offense. Deion Sanders was one of the greatest defensive players in NFL history, and it's expected that he'll bring that same level of intensity and discipline to the Cowboys' defense. With a player like Micah Parsons, who is already one of the most disruptive forces in the league, the Cowboys could become a formidable defensive unit under Deion's guidance. Deion's coaching success at Jackson State wasn't just about recruiting top talent, it was also about developing that talent and creating a system that allowed players to thrive. That same philosophy will likely be applied to the Cowboys, where he'll look to maximize the potential of every player on the roster, from the star players to the role players. Of course, this move isn't without its risks. Deion Sanders is an unorthodox choice, and there's no guarantee that his coaching success in college will automatically translate to the NFL. The NFL is a different animal, with a higher level of competition, more complex schemes, and players who are already at the top of their game. Some critics have raised concerns about whether Deion can handle the pressures of coaching a team like the Cowboys, especially given the high expectations that come with the job. The Cowboys are one of the most iconic franchises in sports, and coaching them means you're under a microscope every single day. The scrutiny from the media and fans will be intense, and there will be little room for error. But if anyone can handle that pressure, it's Deion Sanders. He's been in the spotlight his entire life, and he thrives in those situations. For all the doubters, there are just as many supporters who believe that Deion's unique approach and his ability to connect with players will make him an ideal fit for the Cowboys. As of now, the future of the Dallas Cowboys has just taken a dramatic turn, and fans can't wait to see how this all plays out. Will Deion Sanders be the one to lead the Cowboys back to greatness and end their Super Bowl drought, or will the high expectations prove too much for him to handle? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, the Dallas Cowboys are about to enter a new era under the leadership of one of football's most electrifying personalities. Get ready, Cowboys fans, because Deion Sanders is here, and things are about to get very interesting.